Boy, I'm properly cross because that didn't. Oh,
Bear with me when I say this because it takes a little bit of time to get out, but I will get there. He's not a bad, I can't do it. Can't do it. He's not a bad pig farmer. He's really good at it actually. It's like one job on the farm that I can leave him do and he's actually surprisingly really good. I mean, planting the spring barley and the wheat and that, I'm worried about that going home, but fingers crossed he's learnt a little bit over the 5 years we've been farming together now. He's got little knowledge and that's dangerous for any farmer. For example, I'll go, Jeremy, I'm going out spraying, and he'll go, wait, it's a little bit windy, isn't it? I go, hang on a minute, you can't tell me now, I taught you all these things. I mean, hopefully I've taught him a lot in terms of farming, but he's taught me, he's brought me into the television industry. And he's teaching me every day, such as gives me hints and a little bit of advice, such as doing a show like this, you know, talk with your hands open, open yourself and all this, as well as then don't stand this way on, because then of course the camera can't get you in terms of that way. So therefore, if you're going to explain to the public or explain to the person you're doing the filming with, you've got to then try and stand like this so you can, just little things like that. And making television, you think it's easy, it's not. There's so much to it. And what a better person to learn from than Jeremy. Hopefully one day I can be as good as making television as he is. And I've got what they call the pigeon pair, isn't it? A little boy and a little girl. Apparently a pigeon always lays 2 eggs and one will be a boy and one will be a girl. I've got a little boy called Oscar and a little girl called Willa. And they're typical feral farm kids. You know, the other day my little boy was there and it's at the gate, at the cows, I'm feeding some cows, and I watch him look at this bar of gate and out comes his tongue. And he licks the whole bar of the gate and then goes, nice! I was like, oh mate, you're going to regret that, buddy. 2 days later, it's antibiotics, chest infection, ear infection, but that's the way to build an immune system, right? Yeah, come all the time. They love it. Like I said, typical feral farm kids, they're just in everything. You know, they're feeding the cows, they're petting the goats, they're herding the pigs. My little boy's got an obsession about jumping on pigs' backs. I know, he's like 3 years old and he's like obsessed with pigs. We're missing each other. I mean, but I've been with my other half for 8 years. We're getting married next year and, you know, and we've been together since we were both 17. So it's, yes, it's the first time actually we probably spent the whole time away, the longest time we spent away from each other. But at the same time, she's honestly amazing. You know, she's an amazing mother. She's looking after the place at home with my team. She's fantastic. She's coming to see me tomorrow actually. It was meant to be a surprise visit to Leicester. But she rang me up in so much excitement. She goes, I'm coming tomorrow with your dad and your brother. And I'm like, yeah, but was that a secret? Yeah, it was a secret, but I was so excited to tell you. I was like, fair enough.
That's really cute.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I've said to my other half, I said, look, wedding planning can come straight. As soon as I finish the tour, I can't have all my brain in different places throughout the day. I'm not going to spoil anything at the moment. But it would definitely be on a farm, most probably. I've got to have my inner nature with myself. Recent thing I've learned, it's a good question. Never drive in London, but I've learned that anyway. But I've been in London today.
Did you drive?
No, luckily I had someone else drive me in today, which is quite nice. Oh no, I'll tell you what I have learned. Congestion charges.
Did you not know about that?
I didn't know before, but now I do.
Yeah, that's bad.
Research.
That's horrible, aren't
They are terrible. I mean, I'm a firm believer of facing your fears head on. And of course, you know, famously known that I don't leave Chippy Norton. I'm standing here now in London when we're doing this interview. There's other places where we could have done this. In terms of, I think you have to face your fears head on. And if you don't do that, I think you'll just stay stuck in a box or stay stuck in where you live, for example, my hometown being Chippy Norton. So therefore it's been amazing seeing the countryside as well as meeting some amazing people along the way of on this journey with me. And hopefully I've really put farming centre stage doing this, and that was my ambition and my goal. I love World Book Day. I get pictures sent to me of these little kids dressing up as me going into school as, you know, a young Kaleb Cooper, basically looking like I am now, because this is my uniform. I say uniform, I wear this on a day-to-day. I go to work in this, I now do this and this. That's a really good day to see little kids being inspired. I mean, I've got a story behind me, of course I have. Well, yes, I say you see me on Clarkson's Farm Series 1, but there's a story before that, which I tell here tonight in terms of my show. And them kids that go out there and get inspired to go and start a business at a very young age, or go out there and, you know, get a full-time job at a young age. It's, you know, it means a lot to me, and my heart kind of warms to that, seeing them young kids take after me and looking up to me as a whole. I don't think so. I mean, it's hard to dress up with Jeremy because he's like a fossil.
I mean, yeah.
Hope you see this, my friend.